Okay, hello and welcome back. This is the Tylis Grand campaign. In the last part we pretty much wiped out Pontus. They've obviously lost all their settlements, but they still do have an army, as you can see there. Trying to sort out some infrastructure currently, as you can see, and then we'll try and figure out who to take on. Possibly Egypt, Trapezos, probably them actually first, I'd say. Because if we check objectives, going to need Syria, so we're going to have to take that. Illyria, which is not a problem. Persis, which is way over here, so we're going to have to capture all this anyways, and then obviously Italy. For them two, Illyria and Italia should be quite easy because all we've got to do is hop across, take that, and obviously go up here. It's just these two. 21 settlements, so we've still got another 60 to go. This one is potentially could be done. I could pretty much do that now. Armenia, then Arabia, Felix. Probably go for that one. That's more interesting. Military victory. So it's end term.
The people of Gaul.
Melee and authority. Yeah, let's do that one. And then Ted. And the question for this video is, what other games do you like, what genres, etc, etc. Obviously, hence from Total War 2 is a strategy game. That's generally what I like to go for, is other strategy games. I've been playing strategy games since I was probably about 12, 13, and I'm 27 now, so I've been playing them for a long time. The original Shogun, when it came out, first one, onwards for Total War. The only one I did miss out was on Napoleon.
I humbly propose
that. Age of Empires, I played all of them minus Age of Mythology, but obviously I played Age of Mythology now because they've done a remake of it. StarCraft, Warcraft, the original ones, 1, 2 and 3, not World of Warcraft rubbish. Sorry if I piss people off, but I don't really like MMOs, they're pretty lame to be perfectly honest. But it's whatever floats your boat really. So food, 765, can we do anything else? No. Oh, troops, that is it. Oaths one we won't be able to do, but we can get a couple. We get spearmen, can't we?
We need good fighters.
So we'll do 4 of each of them, and that's that. And then the rest will be Oathsworn and whatever else. Obviously we need some horses. We'll wait for the horses because, yeah, if I remember correctly, 4 turns until we've got nobles. So potentially I'll do 5 Oathsworn, 5 noble horse. That's the plan. So that's rebel settlement, Cosinatia. Potentially I could take that, and that's a foothold in Italia. Yeah, so I can do infrastructure, fill up that army stack, and then fill up the fleet as well. Maybe not to max, but at least nearly full, depending on the cash, but I should be getting some cash in anyways. I'm doing a few little upgrades. We can figure out who the fuck we're gonna kill. There we go. Stem 2. Okay, we're starting to get some stuff sorted. And let's enter in again. Get the villages and towns upgraded, and then we'll do the other stuff: food, public order, etc., etc. Currently not at war with anyone, so we've got, well, minus Pontus, so a bit of breathing room, so they'll be wiped out now. Or to resolve. Get a bit ranked up as well. It's good. They should be destroyed now. Yeah, I potentially might declare war on Trapezos. Slaves. See who they're allied with it, and then obviously we'll look at Egypt, because we've got to go that route anyway. So I was thinking of attacking the ghetto, but it's not really beneficial. Maybe later on, but not yet. Okay, got them. Just realised public order's low in that one, so I might have to potentially do these first. Who's the carrying war? Ghetto. Okay. So you may have to make a move on them quickly. Who's what, where, why? Okay, let's move these guys up to amnesia. That'll sort out public order a little bit as well. Okay, we need to sort outside. That'll be on the next term. Money's gone up as well. Okay, another Pontus army to clear off. They should be gone soon. They've got a few fleets you can see there, and I think there was a fleet in the Mediterranean upon us. Okay, the Romans took that back, so I'd have to be super quick to get that.
I propose, or rather ask for,
Okay.
a treaty to combat.
So I might be able to trade with them. That's saying that there wouldn't be any boats that go there, would there? Unless they got settlements within there. Okay, let's have a look. Diplomacy. Persia, nah, I thought so. There wouldn't be. Okay.
I want hourly patrols.
Okay, 2 turns until public order should be sorted within that province. Let's check. No, it's going up. I'm very happy as well. It's just because I've got to take that, I think, maybe. Corruption's high. I thought I just done a thing for that. Maybe I've got to do this one. Fuck it, let's go this route. We'll go back to the other one later on. I'd rather be able to have all my forces out attacking instead of babysitting a province. The only thing about the ghetto is that they're actually quite a strong force to be reckoned with. The majority of the land to the north of me, in Greece, they've got all of it, and obviously the Black Sea side of it as well. And if they're taking on Trapezos, they're going to try and get the rest of it. Persia, okay. Okay, that's been done, so...
Warriors all! Death in battle, there is no finer ending!
Oh, just off the money. These are expensive. Very expensive. But they're worthwhile. They're the hardcore elite for me, so... I mean, the ghetto getting comfortable as well, which is not good. Okay. Okay, so the ghetto have actually taken on Fangoria and liberated it. So let's make a move, I think. Oh, and Persia are just there. So we can trade with them. Let's talk to them. Okay, maybe not them.
Greetings! Speak plainly and without idle... I accept the name of our...
Let's get friendly with them. Get trade with
Be
them.
welcome here and speak as you... Excellent.
That may help us with the ghetto as well, so...
You are welcome, although my...
Okay,
This is fair to my people. All that's left is to drink.
let's talk to them as well.
I welcome you, worthy speaker.
You have...
We're getting some good trading at the moment. See who they're friends with. So, their military allies are Pontus, which are dead, and Egypt, which will be dead. Okay, let's have a look at this. Who's currently raiding? So I've got 2 army stacks there. If I do, Egypt does declare war on me. If we need that guy there, we go right here. Ephesus, Rhodes, Pessinus, Pergamon. See if we can move him out without public order going down too much. Yeah, that's right. They can move up now, and they can go here, Muscat. Let's do this farm, which would be that.
Gaul is mother to us all.
I can't even afford any of them. Okay, so we got quite a bit of cash in now, so next turn we're just purely going to be army, because obviously they're expensive. The other army stack's moving up, and when that army stack is built, the new one, move them up on attack. Okay, should be one of the... Oh, this is garrison army. Okay, kill. Oh, so I've got a couple left, but obviously not much of a threat. The other army stack's moving up to massacre as it is.
All I ask is a treaty. I am not proposing marriage now, am I? There will be no harridan mothers-in-law.
Depends if you do want to get married or not, my friends. I'm happy. What happens between me and you stays between me and you. What about good stories about the Chimerians? Not. And for this will probably be released afterwards, but anyone who's got family members who was in D-Day or within the war, you know, obviously pay respects, as it is June the 6th. Well, it's June the 5th now, but for me, but by the time it'd be thinking it'd be June the 6th. For all the people who died in the war, and obviously rid Germany from destructing us all. No offence to the Germans here, but at the time, obviously years ago, they were. And you got to think, people getting a lot older now. Most of them who were in the war are probably getting on for like, I'd say probably good 90s now. You got to think, if D-Day was 70 years ago, they would have to be about 20 odd or something, or 18. So 88, 90, something like that. So they're not going to be here for much longer. So if you do have relatives who you never really spoke to about, I suggest you do, and try and get some family history and just, you know, record stuff down. Because I think there's only one more person who's alive, or a couple of the English, I don't know about Americans and French, etc., but I think there's only one or two surviving people from World War One, and you got to think that's like, they must be 100, 500 something odd. It's just crazy, but like remaining survivors. I'm a proper World War Two buff myself. I love anything to do with World War Two. When I was saying like the other day about history and time, obviously for stuff like this, like ancient history, yeah, obviously Roman Vikings, but for modern, well, if you want to call it modern, more modern day history, it has to be World War Two. I love it to bits. I went to Berlin like a few months ago, and obviously it was like World War Two stuff, Cold War, everything. It was well good. Been to Rome as well. So I've done the tourist spots. Went to Pompeii, Herculaneum, which obviously was covered by the ash from Mount Vesuvius. Walked around all of Pompeii, which is fucking massive and mental, but it's such a good place to go to. If anyone interested in that kind of thing, I would highly recommend it. You could spend literally like easily the day just walking around. It's like walking in imagine like your own town centre, but just stuck in the Roman period, because the ash is just basically solidified it. Not solidified it, it's probably not even a word, but preserved it from what it was back in the day. It's just crazy. Absolutely mental. Let's do that one. Let's check. We need to do the army, don't we? Let's do that first. God, that has gone down a lot, hasn't it? So we've got 4 of them, so let's do one more oath song. Yes, just got enough. So 2 turns and they'll be done. Oh shit, so Persia's actually on the offensive. So we can obviously trade with them now, but they've taken out Egypt. And Parthava.
The pleasures of my household are.
Let's actually get an Northern Aggression Pact with them
heard of your great.
and trade with
We
Persia.
had heard of your. Be welcome. You
Just in
have-
case we do want it, we're going to have to attack them at some
I
point.
agree and admire your sense and clear thinking.
They
in
generally
this
like me,
matter.
so they shouldn't
My
declare war
people
on me.
will rejoice.
But we'll declare war on these in a minute in case Persia try and... Oh fuck, that's that. We'll take Amasota then. Ooh, maybe I should have took the offensive to them already. Okay, let's attack. I'm not really fussed about Egypt because obviously they're getting attacked at the moment. So let's take this settlement so the other guys don't get it. Didn't notice all that. What's going on? Folks are too busy waffling.
Ready for battle.
Can I do any? No, I can't. Okay, can I? No, so we sorted out the next one. Okay, they're there now.
Hourly patrols.
So we've got border defence here. Could leave. Well, I don't know. We need him for public order though, don't we? Okie dokie. I think they've only currently, unless I loop over, they've only got that. So if we check, Persia's got all of this. We don't know who's actually here. No. So these probably are quite big factions as well. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's the ones that are obviously linked up. That's probably just forming a trade route from their hub city. So yeah, that's put a span in the works, isn't it? And obviously if we declare war on one, the other one's going to declare war on me, so may have to take Illyria, I think. So we'll actually leave that army stack on that side and we're expanding that direction, because obviously we've still got to take Illyria and Italia. Yeah, so I've been Berlin, Rome. Everything I've been to is basically like geeky cultural stuff, and I'm going Prague. I've got 2 holidays this year. One's because of a wedding, which is my mum's, which is going to be like, it's not really a holiday per se, but we're going to Italy again because my stepdad's Italian. So we're going there for a week in September, the first week of September, so hence there won't be any videos. And I'm going to Prague with my girlfriend in the first week of August. Again, obviously no videos, but I think you lot can deal without me for a week. I think you'll live. And to be honest, I will always suggest, if I am away for anything for a long amount of time, just watch some of my old playlists if you haven't seen them already, and just go through them really. If you miss me that much. You probably won't. You'll be like, fuck off mate.
I live to serve the people.
So they'll be done until there. So I probably might as well just leave these guys up here. They're already here then, and then do some infrastructure while we wait. 11 turns.
A shield wall is always stronger when brothers stand together. That is why I offer a treaty.
Yeah, I think we'll take that. Even though they are quite far away. But you gotta think, if I'm moving up in this direction
value strength and courage,
and
but
take
wisdom
Italy,
too should be admired.
it's good to have some form of allies. So I still got that.
Orders.
Okay, let's look at this. These guys should be done that, yeah. So let's move these over.
Gaul is mother to us all.
One here actually.
Get to it, men.
Let's build a general.
Ready for
And obviously start another army stack in there, because I think that's, yes. Secure promotion. Tax rate will go up. So we'll be on 50% of each, so there's no point in doing marriages, it has to be under 50%. Got quite a bit of cash though, so if I do a mixture, like try and spend roughly about £2,000 on infrastructure and then £2,000 on troops, then we can get that other army stack built up. If we're gonna take Illyria, I'd rather do the focus money on the other army stack before I do the naval one, the fleet, etc. Because if I was taking on Egypt, I would have swung them down the Mediterranean to the fleet to help out with some stuff. But I know I could probably swing them around here to attack, but I don't think they're going to put up much of a fight. I'd rather have more of an army strength than anything. I'll keep the armies I've got currently in East Turkey,
I humbly propose this, in the hope that...
because I'll be able to carry war on them at some point. So they've taken fastest now. They've only got that army now, Trapezos, and they're gone. Oh, I should have attacked, shouldn't I? Such an idiot. Okay, let's do this one. Do this. Fuck it. That's all sorted for that turn, so have to be the next turn. 42 food, you've actually got quite a lot now. Yeah, I should have just pushed up, shouldn't I? Instead of fucking waiting. My bad, I didn't realise this was all going on there. I missed opportunity. At least I could have got that, and that would have been the end of the province then. Doesn't matter though. If we do get attacked, garrisons are pretty good. Well, to a certain degree, at least at level 2s. Obviously, I need to get them up to that. Good money. £4,000. 8 food. Once we've got this other army stack, I can start thinking about doing these kind of upgrades, because look at the garrisons I'm getting, and extra 700 wealth. And considering it's 4 public order, I know this settlement's a bit different, but province I mean. But look, 22, nothing. Probably same for this. Yeah, mate, we're gonna have to start doing them. Might have to do one actually. That'll get us some extra cash and then help with getting this army stack. Neapolis. So it looks like the Romans keep coming under struggle with money and stuff. They have an awful lot of rebellions, not good with public order. I think Trapezos have been wiped out now. Still got to be careful with the Ghetto though, in case... Oh, money's gone down. So let's go to Parthava, so... We can currently build this guy up. It's 10 public order, but we're obviously going to do this. And then whatever money we've got left.
And your ancestors. Death in battle. There is no finer ending.
No. Okay. That's one guy at least. So next term we'll spend some money on troops. Probably end the part on this beginning of this turn as well.
No warrior like standing
Definitely.
alone in battle.
100%, because
You speak wisely like a man of many winters, and I'm honored with this agreement.
I couldn't think of anything better actually at the moment, because they could potentially help me out over here, which I'd rather them not, because I obviously want the Illyria for myself. But if I can quickly nab that, it's not a problem. Italy, they're not really going to loop round. The main reason to get a defensive alliance with them is Persia and Parthava, which is good, and that would involve Chimera, so that was very, very handy. At least I've got someone to back me up, at least. I wouldn't say they're the closest, but considering the only other people in the area are them two anyways, Parthia and Persia. Not Parthia, I always pronounce it wrong, Parthava, whatever it is, same thing, these guys. But there'll be some interesting battles at least, especially with two big superpowers. 2 versus 2. War Maidens. Okay, shit, we need to build both. We'll build them obviously near here. So cash is going to go into that first. Assassinations on that one, so... And then, where's these guys? War Maiden. Harass melee defense skill for all enemy units. That's a bit of a weird one. Let's try that one. Let's do self-defense, I'd say. Oh, we need to get some troops, don't we? Hold to the step, okay. Yeah, I need to stop fucking around. I need to start doing some troops. Pontus has been wiped out as well now. I'll say that. It's probably only going to have enough money to do like... 3 units. One's expensive though. Okay, let's check this.
Do not attempt to sweeten truth with honey.
Okay, they rejected that. Levity. Okay, that's good.
Greetings, most excellent friend.
They're generally quite good, these guys.
I agree and admire.
They always seem to want
I
to
came
trade
as a
with
supplicant,
most
and
factions.
the gods have granted you generosity in abundance. I agree to all.
Nigeria, in surveys, where are they? Could literally get him to do a confederation for me. Haruki?
Greetings. Now speak plainly. I can sense that my gods smile on us, and
Yeah, make a faction join your confederation. Those members of the Horde who did not wish to settle as Tylis crossed the Hellspoint and into Asia Minor, becoming the Galatians, which obviously are my other campaign. The modular tribal nature of the migrating Celts meant they were common ground between them. So in Serbia, Liguria, etc., they're all obviously Celts as well. Hold a port settlement adjoining each of the following sea regions. Tylis had power on the coast of the Black Sea, giving them naval access to the north and east, as well as the Greeks to the south. Had they also expanded westward, however, they could have threatened Rome also. So that's, I assume that's probably all of the ports in the Black Sea. Raised and sacked 13 settlements, boom, done that already. Tylis, despite this, their settlement, still tribe of barbarians and fought with savagery befitting the Celtic past. An enemy settlement was still ripe for pillage, plunder, and eventual destruction. Hell yeah. Come ruler of dread tyrant, builder or destroyer of civilizations, there are many paths to glory, which will you follow? Control 25 settlements, so we need 3 more. And we'll get that. That would actually help quite a lot. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this part. As before, if you're watching the videos, answer the questions that I asked and leave comments below, and we'll have a little bit of conversation with each other. I'll see you later.